Hey, oh my gosh, here we are again today. So what do we got here, Tim? Eggs.
Bunch of eggs, yeah. Kind of cool.
So here's the cool part about this. This thing might be bred to a super tiger Anery Platinum, which is good, which is good, and it means we'll have some Lucy's or some Ultras or some Ivories.
They're all Ultras.
Oh, all Ultras.
It will be Ultra.
But I don't really want those, to be honest. I want to see Super Suns, Super Tigers. And the best part about this clutch is it's going to be high percentage. It already is 50% dwarf, 25% super dwarf, and it's already a sun platy, right?
Yep.
So it's a beautiful snake. And the better part is they're small eggs. They're not always small eggs. Now the funny part is, see this box? If you guys watch some of the videos, we've used this box the last 2 or 3 times on mainlands. So it's a little trick to the trade, but it's really not a trick. It's just real simple. When you treat your snake like a mainland, it'll be like a mainland. If you treat your snake like a super dwarf, it'll be like a dwarf. So let me see if I get it. She's on pursuit of this clutch. She wants to take it out with her. So they're glued really tight. She's obviously pretty mellow about it. Come on, girl. I don't think she's gonna bite at all. But she's definitely constricting her clutch. Come on. She thinks she's a constrictor. I'm not used to that happening. Come on, girl.
Man, she is strong.
She is strong. There, that's a flat spot right there.
Right there.
Right there. Go ahead. How many prehistoric pet employees does it take to get a super dwarf off her clutch? I'll take the mainlands, guys. They're not so tricky.
2.
There you go. Look at that. Woo! So there you go. There's a super dwarf clutch, and this is about as good as they come, at least for us.
Yeah,
super dwarf mainland. I gotta remember. I mean, super dwarf mainland. This thing's got. You know what? This is far cry from a wild caught animal. Yeah. This thing has been in every country that retics come from. This thing doesn't have any main. It's got a tiny bit of mainland mixed in with a little bit of Jampia mixed in with a little bit of Slayer. I'm not exaggerating. Exactly. Mixed in with some Jamp, and don't forget the
little bit of Kiowati in there.
Yeah, a little Kiowati, and then we got the the Caladoa. This thing, it is an Anery Sunfire Anery Sunfire Platinum, without crossing a couple ways to get there, because we don't have a lifetime to do this. We've already wasted half our lifetime getting started on doing this. So the idea of that 30 days is enough time to rechange your business that's been in business for 30 years is a little bit ironically crazy, right? Hopefully things will go keep going our right way on our stuff. But I don't even understand why the fish and wildlife, which this is as far as this ain't wildlife, is involved in this whole thing. This thing couldn't live in its native land. I mean, all you gotta do is read. Humane Society wrote a big thing on the lawsuits stating that we're undermining the viability of the species and making them weak. So why are they so worried about them living in a place they can't even live in and have never been able to breed in yet? So I don't know. It's a lot of. I guess it's all how you read the slant, because it's all slanted. But that's life. I guess we live in a world of slants, and.
I don't really. Why do we keep talking about this living in the wild? That's not what any of this is about.
Anyway. I know. That's like these eggs. Are they incubating their eggs? Of course not, because they can't even incubate their eggs in our cage in a controlled environment, because it takes 86 days, 84 days for them to hatch, and that's just not. It's just too much. It's just hard. They don't do very well with it. But somehow they're going to live in Alaska and North Dakota, and you can't, I don't get it. I really don't get it, but of course, I've only been doing this my whole life, and actually physically doing it.
Those Alaskan retics,
those are
cool.
The cool part about those are you don't have to feed them for 9 months out of the year.
No heat requirement.
Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, I can even count, look at that. You say 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 eggs. I thought we'd have more than that.
That's pretty good for.
I'm still happy, but it looked like a big clutch because they were so tiny, and that female's wrapped around it so tight. So anyway, guys, just remember this: no matter what, keep living your dream wherever that is, because we're gonna live ours. But hey, it's up to you. Peace out.